standard dinner plate. This one's from IKEA. Butter the plate. And then we're going to add a little flour to give it a dusting. Once that is done, set it aside. My plate is ready for baking in, and I've taken my pastry out of the refrigerator. I'm just going to roll that really quickly. Just covers the top, but I'm going to bring the edge up as well because I like a thick crust around it. Okay. All right, the apples are drained. To this, I'm going to add, I'm going to measure it, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And that was a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. If you like either flavor more, go ahead and put it in there. I'm adding literally a pinch of salt. The apples are quite sweet, so I'm just going to put in perhaps a teaspoon of sugar. A teaspoon. Onto the pastry. Want to keep them really flat. Just make sure the slice of apple comes up to the edge so that there is apple in every bite around that edge. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of butter cut into 4. So put a lid on this. Pretty good. I'm going to cut off the excess crust around the edge, but I'm using my finger here. I want to keep it about a good inch from the plate. I want to have a nice crust around the edge. So I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to turn the top one under the bottom one and make a nice high edge all around it. But first, I'm going to brush the bottom edge with a little water to help seal it. So I've gone around the edge. I've padded it where it was a little bit thin over here, and I just want to be able to see the edge of the plate as I look down on it. Now we're going to do some crimping around the edge of that. Now I will tell you, this leftover dough, there's no such thing. Roll it out really quickly to a flat, and you can put a little bit of raspberry jam or apricot jam in it and fold it over and make a little pocket and bake that in the oven next to your pie. All right, so crimping is so easy. There's so many different ways of doing it. Oops, sorry. It's good to have a little bit of flour around. The very common way is taking and pinching and then push inward like that. There. So you end up with that edge, and it's okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. The way I'm going to do it today is I'm going to use a knife. I know, the back edge of a knife. And I'm simply going to put I can use my thumb and just crimp it in a little bit and push the knife in. See that? We'll see once I get around it. My thumb, which is large, tell everybody. Again, the back of the knife. And this is a very simple crimp. There. Not a bad crimp. So simple. You can make it as complicated as you want. All right. 13. And then in the center, I'm going to make a tiny little hole. just to let the steam escape. That's it. I'm going to brush the top of it with a little beaten egg. I just rolled out that extra piece of pastry. It's going to be a circle, I guess. I'm going to put some raspberry jam in there. Good wash as well, since I have it. All right, I think we are set for the oven. (425 degrees) for 15 minutes. We'll check back with you shortly. Ta-da! Look at that beauty. Let's see it closer. Look how flaky that crust is. How thick it is. It's risen beautifully. Lovely coloured golden brown. Oh, that was the leftover pastry a while ago. We put the raspberry jam in there. Mmm, delicious. I'm going to let this cool for a while. And before cutting it, I would definitely give this, 45 minutes to cool down. And then we'll take a look at it. But it smells delicious. Right, I have to try this crust. Oh, if you could hear the crunch. Oh, I'll use my fingers. Wow. What more can I say? It's a great pie with an incredible crust. Thanks for watching. Eat it and love it. Thanks.